Today, you will fall in love with color. Let's get pouring. So today, we will be doing the fall pour. This is part 3 of my 4 seasons pour, and I have some beautiful colors. Once again, we have orange, we have red, and we have yellow, and in each of them I have added a touch of brown just to give a little bit more of that darker hue, you know, fall, dying leaves. To add to that, I am going to be adding a touch of melted chocolate brown and also a bit of gold, because everybody loves gold. All right, I'm going to put my gloves on, because I never seem to do that before. And we are going to get pouring. Now today, I bring you one of my favorite techniques, and let's just pray it turns out. Because today, we are doing a tree ring pour. And what that should do is create these beautiful rings of color all throughout, and then once the painting is dried and I get to embellish it, the contrast between the embellishment and the ring should really bring out these colors. All right, so what do I say? Let's get pouring. And with this, it is similar to a dirty pour. All the colors will be put in 1 cup and then poured out slowly in a ring-like process. So I'm going to start with brown. The last color, or the first color in, will be the last color out. So I don't want to put too much brown in because I don't want it to take over my rings when it's done. All right, so there's a little bit, and I will be layering it till the cup is about halfway full. I really don't want these colors to combine too much, so let's try and pour this over on the side of it. My orange does seem to be a little bit more liquidy than I normally do it. Bit of yellow. And of course, we mustn't forget the gold. Piece de resistance. I just love the colors of fall. You know, I live in a desert and I don't get to really see the colors of fall happening. We don't have those beautiful maple trees that change the colors, and I just envy those people that live in wooded areas that really get to see these colors come to life every year. And I have to live vicariously through my own paint pours in order to get these colors. When you live in such a brown area year round, the only thing that changes is the color of the brown. It goes from a bright brown to a dark, ugly, nasty dirt brown. And I get disappointed every year because I feel like I miss out on a lot of beauty. And last is the yellow, and then a touch more gold. And because I really don't want to keep the brown around because I don't really use it much, I'm just going to clean out this cup and put that in there. I have probably a lot more paint than I need, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll have some really awesome drippings. The drippings that came from my spring pour, I really didn't care about. The colors are there. I'm not really happy with them. Anyways, so, tree ring pour. Here we go. Canvas doesn't seem to want to sit very straight today, so let's try and move that. I'm going to start a little bit and more in the middle. Beautiful colors. And I love the rings that have formed. I'm going to take my torch here and take out some of these bubbles. It's a little breezy. I'm losing some of its shape here. So let's try and move this around a bit. And I really want to try and keep those rings as much as I can, just slowly stretching it as I'm working it. Bring it to the middle a bit. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is just, I am overwhelmed by how beautiful this technique is. The colors just always seem to just astound me at how they separate and create these intricate little rings and, oh. I have a lot of paint in the middle here still. I don't really want to stretch this out any much further. So let's just bring this a little bit more over this way. Maybe try and bring it over here. I think once this is dry and those colors dried up, I think it'll make such beautiful fall decor. Make sure my sides are covered. Always make sure your sides are covered, your corners. We have just a little bit of white over here that is peeking through. Not just because it's, you know, where I kind of held it. I'm going to get some more of my corners. Let those drip down. And I'm going to let this sit for a bit. And then we'll come in for a close-up. See you in just a bit. Alright, let's go in for a close-up. Sorry for the spotlight. Eventually, I swear, I will have an LED, which won't cause that. But here is the painting. It's turned around the opposite way because I was cleaning my sides. But let's go in for a close-up here. So we got this beautiful ring area. It just fascinates me, and it is so beautiful. The lines that you can see, it's like the tree rings of a tree, and it's just stunning. So that is the bottom right. Here is the upper right hand area. I have these huge spots, and they are just huge lines. Gorgeous to look at. I think once those are dry, they'll really make an impact. Over here in the upper left, sorry for the spotlight. I wish you guys could see it. It's a great swirl going on. It did muddy a little bit right here, but to be honest, on camera it looks gorgeous. And as we continue going down to the bottom left, once again, beautiful lines happening, very distinctive, and it looks like the gold and the brown kind of created like this greenish color. But all in all, this pour is stunning for a fall painting, and I can't wait for it to dry and get to embellish. So that is our fall pour, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I loved pouring it. So I just want to thank you for joining me today, and if you want to check me out on social media, I will have all the links below. I do offer subscription boxes through my Patreon, so check those out, and soon I will also be having pictures added to show exactly what you'll be getting. So thank you again, and have a great day, and don't forget, keep pouring.